Namaste. Prakash here. If there is one word which really arouses strong emotions, specifically among the youth, it is the word called rituals. Let's look at it a bit. It comes from a Latin word called ritualis, which typically means a ceremony or a custom. Is ritual a bad word or a good word? How does it help us in our day-to-day life? Is it only for doing certain things when it comes to religious rites? Because the word rite also comes from the word ritualis. In very simple terms, a ritual is nothing but something that creates a habit, which is also something that comes out of discipline to do something at a fixed time or at a fixed place can be called as a ritual. Can be once a day, can be once a week, can be once a year, whatever it is. You follow it as prescribed, and hence it becomes a custom or a ceremony or a ritual. Rituals have a great role in our life when it comes to success. Success here can be defined as when you move towards meeting the goal that you have chosen for you in your life, whether it is in the material term or in the spiritual term. In material term, it could be in terms of acquiring wealth, acquiring knowledge, going after good health, whatever. When you are very clear in what you want to achieve, your goals, then rituals make a huge sense. Ritual or the discipline is what helps you to move towards your goal. But when it comes to ritual, if there is no goal alignment behind the ritual, then it just becomes one more chore that you do without knowing what it actually stands for. The same is true for religious rites or religious rituals. The same is true for spiritual rituals as well. Without ritual, there is no progress. But the key is not in doing the ritual or the rite or the ceremony or the custom just like that because someone told you so. The reason why youngsters of these days do not like or they have some kind of hesitation in accepting rituals is because they have an inquisitive mind. They want to know why they are doing something before they do. Let's take the case of Lalaji Maharaj, the Adi Guru of heartfulness. It was known that he did perform Pitru Tarpana, but instead of just doing the rituals, he understood the meaning behind the rituals, the objective behind or the goal behind the rituals, and hence he understood that Pitru Tarpan is something done to help the souls progress further in the other world. What he was doing? Along with the Tarpan, he was also actually transmitting to them, and hence the purpose of the ritual was achieved. When you are sitting in meditation, when you do cleaning, when you read the literature, when you listen to master's talks, or you do anything at a fixed time or at a fixed hour or at a fixed frequency, unless you understand why you are doing, it just becomes ritual. And maybe the reason when people sit in meditation, sometimes or many times they feel nothing. Why? I have seen many people saying, I every day sit at a fixed time. When you ask them why, they say that because I have been told so by my trainer, my preceptor, or I read in mission literature that master tells you to sit at a fixed time. It is good to form a discipline, but a discipline without understanding the purpose, the goal, does not help you to get the full benefit of the ritual. Whether you are a student, whether you go to a gym for fitness, whether you are in material pursuits, whether you are in spiritual pursuit for the highest goal, unless you understand the goal, unless you understand the goal's purpose and develop a liking or a passion for it. Ritual by itself is of no consequence. And that's why you find many times that multiple people performing the same ritual, they get different results. It's mainly because they are aligned to the goal to understand why they are doing this ritual. It could even be a ritual of building up relationships. But if you just turn up at the dining table because you want to sit there and talk to them because that's how your family works, that ritual is just going to be something which creates more tension than what the purpose it's aimed for, bonding. Hence, for rituals to work, there are one or two aspects, three aspects I would say are very requirement of to make the ritual successful. One, alignment to the goal. You must be very clear why you are doing this ritual, and hence when it becomes a habit where you literally do it out of your subconscious mind, it takes you faster towards the goal. So the first is goal alignment. The second is you need to understand the meaning behind the ritual that you do. If it's a recitation of a mantra, it would help if you understand the meaning behind that mantra. If it is meditation or prayer or something that you do, it would be better to understand the meaning behind that activity. That is why reading of literature to connect to that specific activity helps a lot. And the third, which is the most important, you need to put your heart into it. Without putting a heart into it, doing a ritual just because someone tells you to do is not going to be very helpful. You're going to resist it at some point of time. And hence, there is a very big role for rituals in our day-to-day life, whether it is in material pursuits or in spiritual pursuits. A ritual done with proper goal alignment, with proper understanding of the meaning behind the ritual, the purpose behind the ritual, and putting a heart, these three factors will ensure that whatever ritual that you follow in your life will provide you immense benefits. Think about it. Thank you.